name's Swank here with JUNK180, 707-536-0740. Check us out online at junk180.com. This is probably going to be spliced into the same video, but yesterday I received a call for a potential customer out in Berkeley, which is a 30-minute, maybe 40-minute drive with today's traffic conditions, and just a handful of items, a couple large shelves. She describes as large, heavy shelves. Two of those, a small kind of apartment-size kitchen table, and two kitchen chairs. So I gave her a price for those items. She liked the price, but I think if she comes up with the money, she's going to call back. I wouldn't be sure that she's not going to call back anyway, because she really wanted to use the service. And I think it's just a matter of her coming up with some bucks. Well, guess who just called back? It was her. And she would like us to come on out today. So I'm gonna go do it. So that's kind of one of the points I want to make on this video, is that just because somebody cancels doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to be a customer, even if they don't schedule in the first place. Sometimes it's a different circumstance. In this case, I think it had to do with she wasn't sure if she could come up with the fee. But she found a way to do it. She called us back. My point in that is, if you don't treat customers like that with the same respect you treat customers you know or have a belief in that they have the money to pay, then they're not going to call you back. They're going to call the next guy. So because she was treated with respect, she called back. So I'm gonna head out there and take care of her. Now the other thing is, let me switch trucks here. So now that we have a shop and I'm not running out of my house, or I have been renting essentially a parking spot at a storage facility, but now that I have a shop, I gotta go get my truck, because that's where it's parked now. So that's why I'm in my personal vehicle right now. It's because I was on my way to go pick up that truck. So not fully moved in yet, but this is the building. I'm not renting the entire thing. Just a portion, essentially some parking spots and a portion of the warehouse towards the back, towards the roll-up door. Just enough for a desk or two and some storage space. But really it was the parking spots I was most interested in. Well, actually what I was most interested in was having a legitimate address, a legitimate shop, for when I do end up finally being able to hire some crews for my trucks. Like I've mentioned before, I already have 2 trucks. Where I needed a legitimate place for my employees to go, so they felt comfortable in their employer. You know, running out of your home or a storage facility is okay for you, an owner-operator, or me, owner-operator. But one, you probably, if you can avoid it, you don't want a bunch of people running by your house anyway. So you want to have a more professional facility. Here in Benicia, I've been looking for quite a while, not even just in Benicia, but the surrounding communities. And the available spaces that I was coming across were just wildly too large which means wildly too expensive for an operation at our current level. Now, eventually, a 10,000 square foot warehouse might make sense. Right now, that would be $60 some odd thousand a year in just rent, let alone utilities for that facility, which is insane. Now, eventually, maybe we, like I said, maybe we will scale that large. Okay, enough rambling on with that. The other point I wanted to make real quick is that being that we have a shop, a legitimate shop now, how do I want to say this? I still have a home office, and the primary benefit of still having a home office while still having a shop is that if you have a home office, if you're tracking, what you should be tracking your mileage on if you're using a personal vehicle for business use, or even a business vehicle for business use, depending on how you want to do your taxes. Your first stop of the day doesn't count for mileage. So if I did not have a home office legitimately set up at the house, then my drive to the shop, I would not be able to deduct that mileage on my personal vehicle. But because I have a home office, my first stop of the day is always my home office. Any traveling I do after that, that's business related, I can track that mileage and I can deduct it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm on my way out to Berkeley. We'll see if I film any of it. This may be the end of the video. Maybe not. You can never tell. You know, everything I say or do on these videos is off the cuff. There's no topic at hand. It's almost like I just discussed a topic that is current for us for that day. All right, so I'll see you. Those guys work for the city. I guess technically right here on the curb is city property. I'm very surprised that these guys are so proactive, because I don't think it's been out there very long. But get it loaded up, get it handled. Be on our way. likely wherever you come from also. But with these tarp arms, you have to be very, very careful of overhead power and utility lines, because they all run very low, running to the actual homes off the poles. So this truck, see how low that is? I could probably touch that one with the tarp arm. So this truck is somewhere, oh, I forget exactly, somewhere around 10 feet tall overall height. And with the tarp arm fully extended, it's more like 15 feet when it's pointing straight up. So you always have to be mindful of your surroundings. Utility line, you touch it and it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt you, likely. You may cause some damage to either your equipment or the line. You know, it's anchored on the pole and it's anchored on the house, so you may pull it loose from either side. But if it's a power line and you touch it, there is a very high likelihood that you have just grounded yourself, and you've caused you've created a flow path for that current to reach ground through you. So don't do that. All right, so 2-hour wait time is what they're estimating right now. Oh boy, I hope it goes a little faster than that. Fails. I should probably just hang out at the dump all the time. But got a business phone call while I was out there. They get in line, call them back. Ooh-wee. Never seen a line this long. Holy crap. Weekend, and the weekends have been dead lately out here, but not today. That tells me people are getting out of their homes. They're trying to get back to some sense of normalcy. Anyway, I'm going to return this phone call. All right, so that 2 hour,
take exit 38.
that 2 hour wait at the dump. It's tough. If I'm moving, I'm good, but sitting for that long makes me tired. While I was there, I got another call for a same-day pickup. Just a little bit of
take exit 38.
send me a picture, little lumber, little drywall. Shouldn't be that big a deal.
Keep left at the fork.
I threw him a ballpark we are here. Deal is locked in. Once this wood gone, all this drywall all the way back. There's a mirror back there, and these doors. So, just gonna get to it. So he found me on Yelp, which means he'll probably leave a review on Yelp. But as always, I asked if he could leave a review on Facebook and Google. He said he can't do Facebook, but Google's no problem. And I said, that's great, because Google is way more important. So I'm sending him a link right now. And then the other thing too is he was very impressed with our service. He said he was not expecting us to clean up. He didn't expect it to be swept up. And he has got more work. He's going to tear the drywall off the rest of the garage at a later time, in a couple weeks, he said. And he said when he does, he's going to give us a call back. So that's going to be a review, 1R, repeat customer, that's the second R, and then the only thing that's left is the referral, which if he happens to come across a scenario where he can refer us, I'm sure that he will. I gave him a stack of business cards. Well, that's going to be it for today. Dinner is waiting for me at home, so I got to get back there. Until next time, this is James Swank with JUNK180, 707-536-0740. Check us out online at JUNK180.com. We serve the North Bay, East Bay, and Napa Valley. That's Solano County, Contra Costa County, and parts of Sonoma, Marin, Napa, Alameda, and we'll go to San Francisco County as well. All right, everybody, until next time, stay safe and keep on rolling. Later.